Hi, welcome to Gemini Star Spiritual Wellness. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited that you're here with me for this video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing the weekly tarot card reading for the week of January 4th through 10th, 2026 for all the fire signs. So that would be Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for all the fire signs, for all you fire signs for this upcoming week. And as always, please hit that like button so this goes out to other fire signs that need to see it. It also helps, the channel to grow as well as helps get this video out to other people. And also hit subscribe so that you get future videos I put out. And I do appreciate like all the likes and subscribers out there. I really appreciate you all very much. Thank you for supporting the channel. And also take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't, because it might resonate with you, it might not, because there'll be a lot of, fire signs watching this. So it just depends. So I noticed that with the air sign, well, I'll have a lot of air in my chart, and I am air sign sun. And so the air signs have been really resonating with me personally. And sometimes they will, maybe one week will resonate with you, one week won't. It just depends on where everyone is with the energy. So let's see what's going on for all you fire signs. Okay, what is going on? What is the energy for fire signs for the week of January 4th through 10th, 2026? What is the energy for the fire signs? Interesting, I just heard August. So it makes me wonder, did something happen last August? Or is something coming up that you're planning on doing in August this year? So August, heard August. So maybe August has something, some relevance to you, fire signs. So maybe something happened last August. So we've got the moon, we've got the 5 of swords, King of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Interesting. Okay. So right away I'm feeling, well, let's see. Hold up. I'm getting a couple pathways here. But coming into this week is the King of Wands. And I feel like this is you, fire sign. You're in this kind of King of Wands energy. And it's like you're in a good place. So the King of Wands, he's very wise, he's intelligent, but he's very passionate and kind of action oriented. So you're sitting and kind of in this King of Wands energy. And it's like you're kind of in a good place. Like King of Wands, you've established a lot, and it's like it's not the beginning of something, but you've been established in it. So it could be, you're established in life, in your career, you got everything, put together. You've reached a place where of stability in your life. And, there's kind of this, just I'm feeling very stable, place in your life. You're kind of in that King of Wands energy, if that makes sense. I know I might be jumping around, but my thoughts are kind of everything's coming in. But this is in the past position. So I feel like you've reached a point in your life where you're very stable and kind of secure, and you're in this King of Wands energy. And you still have a lot of passion in your life, but you're like in a good spot, is what I want to say. So in the near future, I mean, that's in the past energy. Sorry, near future. I'm jumping the gun. But there's something in the current energy, fire sign, that there's something that's like an illusion to you that you don't know about, or you don't have all the information. It's like you're going under the guise of an illusion. And I'm seeing with these cards for the situation, it's like you're dealing with people who aren't being very upfront and honest, and they're kind of pulling this wool over your eyes. So they're kind of like they're giving you an illusion of what the reality is. It's not the reality. It's like they're doing stuff behind your back that's kind of like sneaky. They're not being honest and truthful with the intent to kind of, I don't want to say hurt you, but to harm, to bring you down in some way. Because if you see this guy in this the man in front, he's got kind of this, he's looking at those other two people that have kind of given up and they're walking away, and this one guy has his hands in his face and he's real upset. It's like they've been sneaky behind your back, and how can I say it? They're like acting one way in front of you and putting this illusion towards you so that you think that's what's really going on, but behind the back there's something else. Behind your back they're doing something else. So they're being fake, like they're wearing a mask in front of you, but their intentions aren't good, because behind the scenes they're doing things opposite than what they're perceiving, what you're perceiving or what they're putting out in front of you, if that makes sense. So you're going by an illusion on what they're presenting to you, but that's not really the truth. I feel, and what I'm feeling is what I'm hearing is they're doing this because you're in this King of Wands energy. So they might be like jealous of your success. They're jealous of your stability. You've gotten to a good place in their life and they're not happy about it. And they're trying to like knock you down a few pegs or take advantage of you in some way to get to get some of what you have or something like that. In the atmosphere, it's like you're like trying to build a firm foundation. You're trying to build a firm foundation. And as you're building this foundation, you're going to find out about what they're doing. So right now, because this is current energy I have for you, fire signs. So this is happening right now, or in the current energy. But I feel like you're trying to build a foundation. So maybe it's like a situation where, and I'm okay, this is what I was coming to me when I was first putting the cards down. There's two tracks here. It's like there's two scenarios. This could be a work or a career type situation, or it could be a love situation. So for some of you, it's in a career situation. It's like you've reached a good spot in your career and you're doing well for yourself. And it's like there's people that aren't happy about it. And so they're acting like, "Oh, we're doing what we should be doing, they're telling you, they're putting up a good front, and telling you what you want to hear, and oh, we're doing all this stuff. But behind the scenes, they're not. They're not. They're not doing what they're telling you. And they're basically trying to, I want to say, harm you, but they're not being honest with you. And I do feel like their intention towards you is not positive. So you're operating under this illusion, and you're trying to like maybe build a business or build a project or do something, and you're trying to build a strong foundation. But what's going to happen is, while you're working on this foundation, you're going to find out the truth. Because in the near future, I've got the Five of Pentacles. So it's like you might have to go through a period. So like in the near future, all that is going to blow up. The illusion, the mask that they're wearing, you're going to find out about what they've been doing. And it's like, if it's something like career-wise, maybe you find out the truth and it costs the company money, or it costs, a loss of some kind. So it's like you go through some kind of loss, and that's how you find out the truth, is that things blow up, so to speak, and it comes out, and you've like, maybe somebody has been, I'm just saying, embezzling or stealing. This is just an example. And you find out about it, and it causes like a sudden loss, with the company. Like the company lost some money because of this or something like that. There's some kind of loss in scarcity that happens when the truth comes out, because everything's going to blow up. But what's interesting is, for the advice cards for you, fire sign, we got the Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. So it's like the universe has your back on this, because they know that this person's doing this behind your back. and they know that this is going on and you don't know about it, right? Because you're under the illusion. So it's like the universe is going to bring the truth out. And that's when it's like, bam, the scarce, this loss happens. But now you know the truth and you can take care of the situation and rebuild it. And you are going to be victorious. So you are going to overcome whatever kind of shenanigans that they're doing, you're going to overcome it. And everything's going to work out and there's going to be victory over it. But the universe is bringing in the truth, like, boom, to let you know what's going on. But there is going to be, in the near future, there's going to be I'm feeling a temporary kind of loss that's going to happen, and it might take like 5 months to get over this loss, and then you're going to be able to rebuild. So which is interesting is, I heard the word August when I was shuffling. So it could be maybe this all blows up in August, or it blows up and it takes till August to kind of recover from it. So it could be something like that. Now, if this is a love situation, it's kind of the same scenario, but a little bit different. So you've got you're in this King of Wands energy, you're in a good place, but you could be involved with somebody, same thing, you're under, they're presenting a mask. It's like they're you're under the illusion that this person is a certain way or have these qualities, or they're putting up like a fake personality, or they're being fake. But behind the scenes, they're not who they're perceiving. They're not who they really are acting like they are, right? Out in public. It's like there's this whole mask thing going on. And their true self is nothing like what they're portraying to you. And it's like, and it could very well, not have your best interest in heart. Like maybe they're trying to take advantage of you in some way. And the same thing, like you're trying to build what you want, is you're trying to build, a future for yourself. You're trying to build a firm foundation in a relationship with this person. But the universe is going to come in with the truth, and you're going to see the mask slip, is what I'm hearing. And I'm seeing like someone taking a mask off like this. You're going to see them for who they really are. And that's going to that's going to bust you out of this illusion. And you're going to find out because, you're trying to build this foundation with this person, a strong foundation, but it can't be strong because they're not being honest with you. They're acting, is what I'm hearing. They're acting. They're not, they're acting like someone they're not. And the universe is going to be like, boom, truth comes out. You're going to see that. And there's going to be a loss of the relationship. And maybe like with August, when I heard August, maybe August is when this is all going to happen, where you find out the truth and things, things end, or it could be past August. Maybe this already happened for you, fire sign, and you've already, but I feel like it hasn't quite happened yet. It could have happened in the past for some of you, but this is the near future card. So I feel like it hasn't happened yet. So I'm feeling like it's more like this August, but for some of you, it could have happened in the past August and you're still in, the recovery phase. But I do see an end to this relationship. If this is a personal, like if this is a love, situation for you, I feel like, yes, this relationship's going to end. When you see the truth about this person, and you're going to be really upset, obviously, because, it's kind of like you fell in love with this person or you had feelings with this person under false pretenses. That's not who they really were. And it's going to be upsetting to you. And there is going to be a sense of loss, but it's going to be for your best interest. Like once you let this situation go, and you end the relationship, you are going to be victorious. You're going to be fine coming out of that. And you're going to be in a much better place because obviously you don't want to be with somebody who's not being honest and is acting, like someone they're not, and not being honest and truthful with you. You can't build a firm foundation with somebody like that in a relationship. And it's all going to blow up. And I feel like the universe, like I said, the universe has your back, and that's why it's going to blow up. Because they're like, nope, nope, we don't want you, it's not good for you to be in a relationship with this person. They're not being honest and truthful for you. So we're going to bring in the truth and blow everything up. And boom, it causes the end of the relationship. But you're going to be in a good place. when all the dust settles, you're going to be in a good place. It's going to be better for you to be out of that situation. So there's like two scenarios going on here for you fire signs. So that's what I have for you for this week. It could go either way, career, or, it could be a personal love relationship too. So either way, but it's interesting. I'm kind of curious like how August falls into all of this, but very interesting. So that's what I have for you fire signs. I hope you enjoyed the reading, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.